Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome
Citation
aboard.
433 Mike Whiskey, hold short
So
of
we're
runway
just going
36
to
traffic on final.
freeze
Short
this
of
for a
runway
minute.
36, citation 433 Mike Whiskey.
I'm going to just freeze this for it. And I got one ear roll. I don't know why my microphone's broken. Anyway, guys, just a quick one for you flight simulator fans out there, because I know we're loads of them. We're the geeks. My name's Rob. I started bkcockpits.co.uk about 4 years ago, before the COVID, but I was actually driving a truck at the time. Long story short, DVLA took my license off me for a heart condition, which I passed all my exams and passed my medicals, and they took my license off me. So I started this flight simulator business and borrowed £10,000. After borrowing that £10,000, they then decided to take my car licence off me, although I'd been on 2 medicals and passed them. And the doctors and my dietitian and everything said no, there's no need for him to take his licence off him. 3 years later, they sent me a letter back saying, sorry about that, we don't think your case was handled correctly. No compensation other than 200 quid, and thank you very much, see you later. So you can imagine I'm pretty pissed about them, and I've sort of like been struggling since that point, having to sell my car, sell everything that I own basically, just to try to survive on £700 a month when my rent is £450. So you can see, yes, I haven't had a great time. That's the less of my gimp and my moan. Now let's get back to you guys. You want to buy yourself a cockpit dashboard. Don't waste your money spending a fortune, because you don't need to spend a fortune to get a great looking cockpit. I know you look at this here, guys, you would say, yeah, okay, that's a bit wonky, I haven't got it set up properly yet, but don't worry about that, it's only little hooks at the back. If you see that, just put them in. I haven't put them in yet, I just rested it on the top there. The reason being, I just threw it together very quickly because I want to show you how you can have a really good looking cockpit dashboard at not a lot of cost, because everybody can afford this. And Jesus, I don't earn any money at the moment, and I can afford it. What you do, you go like this, and it's quite simple. First of all, if you've got any of these panels, the Saytech or Logitech panels, yeah, don't get rid of them, keep them, because they're really good, and I can fix them up and set them up for you. I'll even do it, if you buy the dashboard, I'll even do a shared computer screen, and I'll set everything up for you so it all works by the internet, and I'll go into your system and get it all working for you. I'll try and be as quick as I can because I don't want to bore people, and it's only one-sided, so it could be quite annoying, and it's probably popping like hell as well. Right, the iPads, they were about 40-50 quid each, okay, so let's say 150, that give me 3 of those. I bought the Simionic program, which is about 20 quid, which runs the G1000, which is this program here, which links through the FSU IPC7, and then it all marries up nicely and works together. So that then becomes your dashboard, where you can touch the screens, you can change things, you can put your autopilot on, you can do all this sort of wonderful stuff there. You see it going on, the flight director switch, all that works. So you've got your panels, yeah, they were, I think these are all actually new, but I have bought them for £45, £50 at times for people, because some people get them and they get this one that won't light up, and they go, I don't like it, so they sell it really cheap. But all it is really, it needs an independent power port, or you want a powered hub with a switch, and you just switch it off and switch it back on, and then it boosts the power and the lights come back up. That's the easiest fix to the multi-panel. So that is, like I say, so you get it cheap. They're 150, 60 quid, but you can get them for 40 quid, 50 quid on eBay now. Same as any of these radio panels, 30, 40, 50 quid, that sort of stuff. So if we say 150, 250, 350, 450, 5, £600, that will get you that, the dash, that, and that. Yeah? And this panel that goes onto the side as well. So that's that, all that set up. The only thing you need then is some throttles and a yoke. Now, if you look at the centre, this is using a Bravo throttle. Yeah, you don't need this Bravo throttle. This is just overkill. Yeah, because you can actually put this section here in the middle, and then that gives you 1, 2 switch panel, radio panel, and your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 throttles here. and that means you can then get a cot out that side to have another SATEC throttle here on that side. So there you go. You're then talking 600, 700, say 800 quid or thereabouts. You can pretty much get yourself your own setup bought yourself of all second-hand bits and pieces to build up your cockpit dashboard. And if you wanted to, you can always go for the more expensive stuff like the Bravo and that. But I'm going to be honest with you, I got the Alpha and it's like the stick's loose, the buttons don't press properly. I'm not over happy with it at all. The Bravo, fine. The Alpha, well, it's pretty shit to be honest. I've only had it a year and it's like falling apart. The old SATEC ones, okay, they're crap. They say they're crap, but they don't break. They last longer, and they're still as sturdy now as they were 5 years ago. Well built. These look fancy and pretty, but I'm not over impressed with them. So save your money, get the same experience, buy the cheaper stuff, and you can set it all up. And you too can have a cockpit like this. I'll help anybody I can in any way I can to achieve what I've achieved here. And it all really starts with, if you can't afford to buy it all at once and you've got yourself a yoke and you've got yourself a throttle, the next thing you need to buy is the My Cockpit dashboard, which is mycockpit.co.uk. That's what you need to buy. Once you've bought that, then you can put your panels in one by one. Buy another panel next month. Another month after, maybe get 2 panels because they're quite cheap now, so maybe get 2 panels there. And then buy yourself a USB powered not extra throttle, and gradually, and 3 cheap iPads and a couple of programs, and I'll tell you all the programs that I recommend to use to give you a really good experience and a cost-effective experience. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, not with times being hard at the moment for everybody, I believe that oh, I'd love to do it, but I can't afford it. It's really, actually, you can. Just don't go out for a couple of months and spend your money on beer. Like, I don't drink, so other than energy drinks, but I don't drink. But you can save. You got this. It's yours. It's your cockpit. And if you look around me, I've got 3 TVs. There's a television there. If you can see, there's one there. There's one here. So I've got 3 sides. So they've got the main screen up there, straight in front of you, which is, you're seeing the other one, but there is a screen in front of me which I can see, and that was like 100 quid and 25 quid each for these 2 45-inch monitors, TVs. You can get the older TVs, the LG. They're not like 4K graphics and all that, but they're 1080p. They're fine, absolutely fine. Just have the best one with high definition for your front view. Just 2 cheap tellies for the left and right, because you only glance to see where the airport is on left and right when you're on approach. You don't go flying looking out the side window, you know what I mean? So that's the way it does. It works out and you can get it done cheap. If you want to know how, let me know in the comments, please do, and I'll be more than happy to set you up and talk you through what I think's good and what's cost effective and what's cheap. I'm actually trying another program at the moment called Say Intentions. Quite impressed with it. It's very good. I'm still waiting to Beyond ATC to come out and see what that's like, but I used to use all the time a program called Pilot to ATC, which is very good. However, they, of all the times in the years they've had this brilliant program, they've never done anything about improving the voices or actually improving the volume of the voices, and that sadly, as a lover of it's a brilliant program. It really is. I'd still recommend buying it, but not for the Pilot to ATC side now. After using like Say Intentions and that, and I'm sure Beyond ATC is going to be completely brilliant as well. That's probably going to blow all of them out of the water, to be honest. However, I still think if Pilot to ATC would have pulled their finger out their bum and actually improved the volume and the communication side of it, so it could actually understand you, and you could turn up the voices so you could hear them, and it'd be more conversation. It'd be good, but they haven't bothered to do it, so they're just missed on the wayside really, and they're going to end up losing record sales, I think, because it's such a fantastic program, but it's no good for what. Yeah, you don't want to say, this is Flybird 31 Victor Bravo. Say again. This is Flybird 31 Victor Bravo, even after doing the voice recognition, you know, and it keeps on saying, please repeat your name, and you just get fed up with it in the end. You think to just turn it off and go back onto the Microsoft Flight Simulator, and that's ATC, which is absolutely terrible anyway. So that's my GIMP about a few things, but I don't want you to have that. I want you to have a really good experience and enjoy the flight simulation, and actually please do tell people about the cockpit dashboard and how it looks. You can see it at the moment yourself, and it's literally, I also built a single version. So say you don't want this half here, but you just want this section here, yeah, like this section of the cockpit, so it's smaller for a nice little bit of an area. I've got this, it's this wide, I call it the single, so you haven't got that side, that's moved over here like I said with the yoke, or you can have the room for this one there, Bravo Frol. But there's so many options that we can do, but we're trying to limit it to make it purely and simply because it's only me, and it cost me a whole day to book the laser cotton machine and the warehouse, which is not cheap, and the staff to do the work and get all these cut out and checked and make sure that everything works, and they slip together correctly and all the holes and everything are all done and lined up properly. So it does cost me a lot of money to book it in for one day, to hire the whole of the bloody the little warehouse to get these things done, and I've got to buy all the panels in advance, and they're not cheap. I mean, not cheap at all. By the time I've paid for the panel in matte black, which looks the best, yeah, got it all drilled out, paid the time of day, I have to sell at least 5 of them in a day to make it worth my while. Just putting the money out to get those 5 built. So as you can imagine, I've got 5 now. As soon as those 5 are sold, then I've got the bookings for another 5, then I would get another 5 made up, and just see where it goes from there. So I hope you've enjoyed that little bit of a whinge and a moan about this and the other, but I'm just being honest because I like to be honest and straight with people so they don't waste their money and waste their time, because money and time is something we've all got very little of. So anyway, without further ado, let's just carry on. We've got a map. We're going to go back. Flyby 31 Victor Bravo. Request landing clearance at Echo Golf Tango Echo, please.
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie, turn left heading 270, contact departure. Left to 270, contacting departure, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo Charlie.
Flyby 31 Victor Bravo. Request landing clearance at Echo Golf Tango Echo, exit, please.
Flybird 6 Bravo, enter left downwind for runway 26.
Roger, entering downwind for runway 26 for November, Flybird.
Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2 cleared for takeoff runway tree 2. Cleared for takeoff 2 Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Roger, Flybird 31. We'll make a left downwind for runway 26 for 31 Big Bravo. Set flaps 1. Set flaps position 2.
Flaps 2.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you notice that I've got a co-pilot as well now, so she's doing things for me. I've got air traffic control, I've got radios and everything else. I'm going to make straight in runway 26, so I've got a map at the top there which I use, which is called, which is really cool. Zoom in, it's really quite good.
Cessna 9001 Bravo, taxi to holding point runway tree 2 via taxiway Bravo.
Taxi to holding point, runway 32 via taxiway Bravo, Cessna 9001 Bravo.
November 316 Bravo, crest 1,000 feet. Set altimeter.
Confirmed.
Flybird 6 Bravo, descend and maintain 1000.
Roger, descending and maintain 1,000 for Flybird 316 Bravo. Set heading log 260.
Setting heading 260.
See that, guys? That's just changed the heading for me because I asked it
Cessna
to.
9001 Bravo, taxi to holding point runway tree 2 via taxiway Bravo.
Taxi to holding point,
Right, okay.
runway 32 via taxiway Bravo, Cessna 9001 Bravo.
Cessna November 316 Bravo, request ILS frequency for runway 26 at Exeter.
Point runway tree 2 via taxiway Bravo.
Taxi to holding point, runway 32 via taxiway Bravo, Cessna 9001 Bravo.
Flybird 6 Bravo ILS for runway 26 is 110.5. Citation 4 Tree Mike Whiskey, maintain current heading, expect further instructions in approximately 5 minutes.
Maintaining current heading, awaiting further instructions. Citation 4 Tree Mike Whiskey.
Flybird 6 Bravo, winds 272 at 5. Runway 26, clear to land.
Roger, cleared land runway 26 for Flybird 16 Bravo. Landing lights on, please. Landing lights on. Already on, okay, got ya. Right, so yeah, you can see I'm having great fun here, guys.
Warrior
And-
371 Bravo, Charlie, make right traffic. Runway 21 cleared for takeoff.
Well, best
Making
pilot
right
at the
traffic,
moment,
clear
'cause
for
I'm trying to
takeoff,
chat
runway
to you
21.
guys, but hey,
Warrior Tree 71 Bravo,
coming
Charlie.
into the airport now, so that's good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now descending into Clarence Island. These
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo, enter left downwind, report midfield.
Left downwind will report midfield Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
toilets are now off. Thank you.
Beechcraft 9001 Bravo, cleared for takeoff. Runway 30.
Clear for takeoff. Runway 0. Beechcraft 9001 Bravo.
It's a little bit bumpy, guys, but
Diamond Tree 71 Bravo, Charlie turn left heading 270 vectors for sequencing. Left heading 270,
pedals, I
Diamond
suppose.
Tree 71 Bravo, Charlie.
Retract flaps.
Retracting flaps.
Thank you.
Skylane 422 Alpha Mike, make left traffic runway 12 cleared for takeoff.
Making left traffic cleared for takeoff, runway 12, Skylane 422 Alpha Mike.
Flight November 316 Bravo is now clear of runway.
With me.
Flight 316 Bravo clear of runway. Request taxi to the parking, please. I know where the parking is, we're going over here anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Flybird 6 Bravo, taxi to parking at your discretion. Stay with me.
Roger, taxi to parking with you, thank you. I will let you know when I'm stationary, parked off, and I'm shut down, thank you. Right, so you can see, guys, you can have a really good experience here. And you tell me, come on, be honest, if I went out and spent, like I've seen some of these things, at 60, 70, 70,000 or thousands of pounds to have the same experience, at the end of the day, it's the same flight simulator. It's just you've got switches and gauges and things you can look at, and you can change everything as well. It's really quite cool, just by using the applications that are at your, you know, that are there for you. So you can change everything. You got your look, there's my engine details, get from there, oil temperature, pressure, and stuff like that. Same as on this one here, I've got loads of things. I can go to my flight management system. I can type in things and put where I want to be going and everything else. And it works really well, and it's effective and cheap. And I've also got a little thing down here. It's called a knobster, so I can actually enter things with my
Diamond
knobster.
71 Bravo, Charlie traffic on a 1 mile final, extend downwind.
Extending downwind, Diamond Tree 71 Bravo, Charlie.
So welcome to Exeter, everybody. I hope that's
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelts on until we reach the gate. On behalf of the airline and the entire crew, we'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us. We hope to see you soon again. Thank you.
there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Exeter Airport, which looks pretty damn good actually. It's the first time I've seen it. I bought the other day, it was only £7 or something on special offer or something on the sale on the
Bonanza 64 Fox
site.
Alpha
So
2 clear for takeoff, runway 30 wind call.
I won't save money once
Clear
we're
for
going
takeoff,
out.
runway 30 Bonanza 64 Fox Alpha 2.
Engage parking brake, please. Set parking brake.
Parking brake on.
Thank you. Retract flaps. Retract flaps.
Retract flaps.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Right, so then you can go into your other screen here if you want to, and you can go to GSX like that. Whether it's going to work on this plane, probably won't. Request deboarding. You can't hear that, I don't think, but I need to check that. But there's loads of other things that's happening. I'm just going to change some sounds for you guys so you can see what kind of is actually going on in the background. Let's go to there. Now you probably didn't hear a lot of it, but that one there should have been going out the speakers, I think there. That one there should be going out the speakers as well.
Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2 cleared for takeoff, runway tree 2.
Kinda good.
Cleared for takeoff, runway tree 2, Bonanza 64 Foxtrot Alpha 2.
Right, so if you fully hear all that, that's sort of actually but one side because one of my cables is a bit dicky, but
Diamond Tree
and you can
71
see,
Bravo,
I mean,
Charlie
generally,
traffic is
guys, it's
Cessna
just a
on
great
2 mile
experience and
final,
it's really
caution
good
wake
fun,
turbulence.
and everything kind of
Diamond
works.
Tree 71 Bravo,
And
Charlie.
trust me, it's not like a walk down the road and everything's going to work. You're going to need some assistance. I appreciate that, and I don't mind doing a group, which I fully intend to do, is do a group tutorial. So if I do it online, I would do it very, very slowly, and everybody joins a team speak. So have your cockpit dashboard and all your panels there. Once you've got everything you need, I would do a talk through, or share your cockpit, share your dashboard, computer and that with you, so that everybody knows what's what. Okay. Both. Now, don't ask me any open doors on this because I haven't got a frigging clue. I've never done it, so I never really flew this book this morning. Is there doors anywhere? Where are the doors? Doors. Can't find them. Anyway, doesn't matter. We'll get that at a later date. So anyway, yes, you can see that's pretty much the way I set it up.
Cleared to land runway
Like
27, Diamond Tree
And you got your
71,
pilot's
Bravo
waiting. You
Charlie.
got the say intentions as my air traffic control. I'm using that's the only thing I pay for, right? The other one is a brilliant program called AirTool, and that is all my announcements.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard of this aircraft. If I could ask everyone to stow their cabin bags under the seat in front of them, or in the overhead lockers above. We are preparing for a prompt departure, so please take your seats and fasten your seatbelts.
So that's it, air traffic control. You've got your passengers boarding. You've got your bosses and stuff coming up. When you can open the doors, but I don't know how to open the doors on this, to be honest with you. So it's not my it's not my best thing. This one. I'll find out how do you open the bloody doors on this. Yeah, I suppose to open the bloody doors. I can open that one, I suppose. Don't know how to open the passenger doors. I haven't got a clue. Can I go like that? Oh, hang on. Oh, so there's no passengers anyway. It's just freighter. That's okay. That makes sense. Complete sense then. Passengers boarding. Okay, that's not going to work, is it? Because we're going to have passengers on us. Anyway, that's enough of that. You can see generally how it works. You still use your mouse a little bit, but that's it. Let me know. Look forward to hearing from you guys, and like I said, get your orders in pretty quick because I've only got that many of them. So, but as soon as I got the first ones that I have got done and sold, then I can make some more for everybody else, and we can all own a decent cockpit like this, and you know, maybe start a Discord. I take care. God bless you all.